After a stellar international career playing for some of the world's most famous clubs, David Beckham hung up his boots. But even at that point, it was clear he wasn't interested in a quiet retirement, looking to exploit his fame through commercial deals. David Beckham was a truly commercial brand.
I think Beckham's a phenomenon. It's hard to say if you think of any other footballer that has transcended their sport, or any sportsman that has transcended their sport more than Beckham has done. Having played for the biggest clubs in the world, I think he's probably the first real trailblazer of this generation.
Playing for the world's biggest clubs gave Beckham a reach that was attractive to companies and brands. They made a beeline for Beckham. His first deal, German sportswear brand Adidas. So why was it a natural fit?
Adidas because of the relevance and authenticity. And there was one ad completely, I think, helped transcend his talent, was with the one with Johnny Wilkinson.
Easy.
I think that Wilkinson-Beckham ad was iconic. And you look at any real talent, they need an iconic ad to kind of move them along. That one did that. But I think in terms of major campaigns, I mean, the list is endless.
And it really is pretty endless. Beckham's name has been tied to Sharpie pens, Gillette razors, internet giant Yahoo, EA Sports, Motorola mobile phones, Emporio Armani, H&M, Pepsi, Samsung's Galaxy Note, Walt Disney theme parks, a healthy smoothie for Burger King, Bellstaff, various fragrances, and I know I've missed a few out.
The thing about having an endorsement from someone like David Beckham is, first of all, it gives huge awareness to a brand. And secondly, it associates values with that brand that lead to people preferring that brand. But the notable thing is that whenever he gets associated with a brand, it's always appropriate to his image as a brand. And he obviously has been run for many years as a brand. His most recent one is Breitling, which is the watch brand, which is quite a good, edgy, but also very sporty watch brand. So obviously a great deal of thought was put into that. He's sponsored Hague whiskey and it's been repositioned completely. He was given effectively a clean sheet of paper and developed his own Hague Club concept, which has worked very well, which is targeted very much at 25 to 35-year-old professionals worldwide, which apparently has generated at least 20 million a year of incremental profit to Diageo.
While Beckham can take all the credit for his success on the field, his wife Victoria gets some of the credit for his transition into a brand.
Marrying a Spice Girl made a huge difference. So you can never underestimate having the 1 + 1 = 3 scenario of David and Victoria, and I think the fact that they became the Beckham brand.
But the brains behind that brand can also be attributed to Victoria and her former career. Simon Fuller managed the Spice Girls and has helped to build David's brand too. Good management allowed David to emerge almost completely unscathed from an email scandal and even an alleged affair. So what's his secret?
The great thing about David Beckham is he looks extremely good. He's very polite and likeable as a person. The fact that he's a family man, he ticks all the boxes. And when he played for England, although he had a couple of minor infractions, he was generally considered to be a very good guy. So with a couple of minor exceptions, he's pretty much squeaky clean.
The original Adidas deal in 1998 was believed to be worth nearly $6 million. With so many different deals since, not to mention a highly paid football career, how much is he really worth?
I think his annual earnings at the moment are estimated to be about £30 million a year. And I think about 10 million of them are to do with products and about 20 million are to do with endorsements and sponsorships.
You would look at David Beckham and think you should be earning 100 million a year in your wealth, in the sense of royalty streams, equity value and fees. 50 to 100 million a year, I would say, should be where he's at, and if he's not, then he should be.
So where's Beckham's money going to come from in the future?
One is obviously straightforward endorsements like Breitling. The second one is products that are specifically tied to him, like perfume products. And the third is getting involved with business deals that rely on his football heritage and his football connections. For example, the MLS franchise that they're talking about setting up in Miami.
Equity participation is really where the real money is ultimately made. Dr. Dre, very good example. Everything Jay-Z's doing, very good examples. CR7, Ronaldo, another great example. You don't see as many of that kind of equity-based stuff. To get to the super league of wealth, when Apple come and buy your brand or your product for 500 or a million or a billion or whatever, that's when you've truly arrived. And I think that should be the next phase of what we see from the David Beckham brand. He's at his peak now, but he's got to do it right now.
Hello, I'm James Wright. Thanks for watching Marketing Media Money. To check out more online videos, just click on the boxes and don't forget to subscribe to the CNBC Live channel at the bottom of the screen.